this thing on? Is this thing on? Is it working? Is the outage? Are we saved from the outage? What do we think, folks? What do we think? Good morning. Let's come a bit closer. You can see the puppies. Hey guys, good morning. Good morning, doggies. Good morning, River. Feeling a little bit sprightlier, which is good. Good Mel, good Barney, good Ruby, good Harris. You want one, buddy? Yeah? There you go. Good boy. He's eating. Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever in the world you're watching from, whatever time of the day it is, welcome along to Crighton Pet Services Virtual Dog Walk. I'm Stephen Crighton. You join me and my pack on Tuesday the 21st of October. It is the morning session. I'm out with the little guys. We've got 8 of them out and about. And we're inviting you to walk with us and join us, as so many people do on a weekly basis, including our very own Irina in the comments. Good morning, Irina. How are we? How are we doing? Are you well? Look at the team. We're in fine fighting spirits. We've had some interesting developments over the last 24 hours. There's a few of the dogs quite frustrated. We're going to come on to that in a moment or two. Rebel's with us. Good morning, my guy. How are we doing? You well? I hope you're having a better day than you had yesterday and over the weekend. And we've got Juan from Japan. Hello. Welcome. Wow. I suspect you are our furthest viewer this morning and possibly this week. How are we doing? Sorry, the camera's a bit shaky. We're trying to steady that up a little bit. Good morning. I'm sure others will join in as we go along, but if you're new here and you're wondering what's going on, my name's Stephen. I look after these dogs. They are not my own dogs. This is my job. And as part of that, I like to film what we do to stay honest, to show the owners how the dogs get on with each other, why they come home so dirty and so exhausted, and just generally give us a little bit of a sort of catalogue of how the dogs are behaving with each other and that kind of thing. So we encourage you to join us, walk with us and have some fun. And over the course of the last 6 months of going live, we've put up a massive audience doing this, and people all over the world tuning in and being part of our little team, especially our subscribers and especially our members, who seem to lap this up on a regular basis. And Rebel in the comments is one of our members joining us this morning, who's had a pretty tough old weekend. We won't get into it. I won't share the nitty gritty, but it was certainly a fascinating tale to hear yesterday. So if you're interested in that, go watch back. Go watch back. The cards came and the card. Yeah. Oh, the old beach video was good, wasn't it? That was a little short one. Little short and sharp. Yeah. Ruby, come on, old girl. See if you can get up here. You make it all the way up. Come on. Good puppy. Good puppy. We're quite high up from where Ruby was there just now. Yeah, that beach. So I'm going to point that out to you, Rebel. Here's where it is. The water is out there. Do you see? I'm sure you can see it. There's actually a little floating island there. Do you see? Right in line with my finger. And this is the North Sea, and it runs all the way down here. And we were like out there, like 30 miles away from Edinburgh, on that occasion, having one of the best days ever. It was so good. It's too far to take the dogs on a regular basis. We couldn't do it on a daily, but we plan a few trips every now and again. Unfortunately, like all these things, it's tough to go live in the really, not random, but isolated locations. There's just no phone signal to cover these parts, but we took the GoPro with us. We stuck it on a couple of the dogs, and or did we? No, I think Cardi didn't have the GoPro on him. He actually quite likes to wear it, believe it or not, which is quite a fascinating thing. But anyway, so all good fun, all very good fun, and everybody survived the the internet outage over the last 24 hours. I don't think it hit us in the UK terribly badly, but our setup last night was incredibly slow. I'm guessing the way it works is if something goes down, everyone else picks up the slack or something along those lines. It was very complex, far too complex for my mind. But we'll talk about the dogs. Frank has given everyone a very timely reminder to like the stream. Good morning, Frank. How are we? How's everyone? How are you? We're good. We're in good spirits. We're battling a little bit of tension with some of the dogs this morning. You can maybe hear it in Barney. I don't know if Barney's bark is getting picked up by the mic. There's a few of them that are slightly frustrated. I'll tell you the reason for this. I'll tell you why we've had such a sort of interesting start. So the dogs that have been affected by this for definite that I can tell, Barney, Harris, maybe a little bit River, not so much. But they're sort of two of them that are definitely feeling the effects, and Barney's still got some tension and stress. So I suspect it's a worldwide event, but we've had, is it, now I'm going to probably mispronounce this, I'm so sorry if I do, but is it Diwali? Is that how you say it? The festival? And people were setting off fireworks last night, and that's probably something that most of my dogs' families might not have appreciated was going to happen. They've maybe not been aware of this particular festival taking place and the celebration that comes with it. And so, for example, last night while he was out and about, Harris was out and then fireworks were going off and it really spooked him to the point where he was quite significantly stressed. Good girl, Nell. Good girl. I can tell that Barney is in a similar frame of mind. He's a bit stressed out. He's barking at anything and everything that's going on. Sorry, I've just stepped away from the camera to pick up after one of the dogs, guys. We can't leave anything other than our paw prints behind. So yeah, so that has there's definitely tension in the air between the dogs, and the best way for them to sort of deal with that stress and tension is to sleep it off. But assuming that they've had a little bit of an interrupted sleep because of the fireworks, the next best thing for us to do is to run it off. So they're going to get a chance to run it off this morning with me, and then after I drop them off this afternoon, they can sleep off later, and everything should be back to normal as far as they're concerned in the next 24 hours. So YouTube worked. You've got to spend the next. Oh, you got to spend the next part recovering your music. Yeah, I know. I feel for you. I feel for you. So yeah, so the gang have been a bit out of sorts this morning, but we're getting there with them. Letting Barney bark at fresh air, at the slightest sounds on the airwaves. I think what he's, so Barney's here, this is Barney in case you're wondering, and he was barking because we're in between two golf courses, and just up here there was a guy on the practice tee. He's probably here, you know that, I don't know if you guys follow golf, but that noise that the club makes when it hits the ball off the tee, it's like that kind of ting noise. So it's happening very sporadically, and so he's heard it once or twice, and first time he's probably ignored it, second time he's been stimulated by it, third time he's like, no, hang on, there's something wrong. He started barking at it, and then as he hears it more and more often, he thinks his barks are going to make it go away. Now, it might be the case that the person practicing eventually stops, and if that does happen, because I've not heard him take a shot again, that reinforces that his barking makes things go away that he doesn't like, and that's a bit of a problem. But So we don't necessarily want that, but we'll let it slide just now. It's he's not really doing any harm in the short term just now. Maybe more long term it's a bit more difficult, but as it stands right now we're okay. We're gonna go this way, Mac. How's everyone doing? How are we? Nice view. Thank you. It's a bit wet this morning. I've got the old gumboots on. We've got the wellies out. We've had a lot of rain overnight. Eventually, little roots like this are just going to become entirely mud once again. You can see it sort of starting. It will get to that way. Cyclists and hikers alike will just change the terrain. It's good for the dogs, very good for the dogs. You ever let the dogs pile onto you, Stephen? Ever? Yeah? I do. Let's get to a flat. Let's get this. It's maybe not that obvious, but the steepness of this hill's like this. So we'll get down onto a flatter part. I'll plonk the camera down, and then I'll just lie down and show you what they do. I do like the old pile up. Sometimes they can get a bit over aroused with it. We don't want a fight to break out. Harris, don't you dare! Don't you dare, Harris! Harris! Thank you. Røde and poo. Thank you very much. Yeah, you shake it off. Ruby, no. Not you either, and not you either, Barney. Come on. Come on, you guys are better than that. You guys are better than Røde and poo. For goodness sake. Oh, also, we've hit a nice little milestone. I've not actually spoke about this, but I'll spin the camera around and just explain. Because we go live so regularly, we'll love for the audience to be part of the session. And we've got 8 dogs out this morning. Every time we hit 10 likes, we then give the dogs a little training treat to encourage them and reward them for their good behaviour, pay their royalties for being the star of the show. And so we've hit that 10 likes without me even having to explain anything about it. So we will we'll reward them with a little biscuit, and then also I'll lie down and see what the dogs do in a second or two. So thank you to everybody who's contributed to those likes. That's very kind of you. One of the dogs is also going to do the toilet, so we'll plop the camera down and then we'll do all of those things that I promised in 2 seconds. I promise you. Right, let's put the camera here. Good boy, Harris. Good boy. In you come, guys. What's this? River. In you come. What's this? The lovely people at YouTube have given us a biscuit. There you go. Mac. In you come, bud. In you come. You guys still hear me? I don't know why I'm asking, because if you couldn't, I wouldn't know anything about it until about 3 or 4 minutes time. So I'm assuming you can still hear me. Good puppies. Good. Good, River. Good boy. Good, Ribby. Good, Alfred. Good, Otis. Good, Mac. Good. Now, you catch this one, Barney? Good boy. Good boy. Right, I'm going to have to make sure that the treats are zipped away, and then also take off my lead, because there's poo bags attached. I don't want to squash them. We'll see what happens when I crouch down. You can still see me okay there if I do this? Hello, boys. Hello, everyone. Hello. I don't know if you can hear, since I've crouched down, there's like a much more intense sort of set of sniffing going on. And the dogs often, I knew that might happen. Said they might become a bit over aroused. They're trying to get into my treat bag. There's nowhere to put this that is out of reach for the dogs just now. But I'll put it to my side. Otis isn't actually after the treats, it was Otis that barked there. He's after the ball that's in the back of it, believe it or not. So, little River got a spook there. He's just gone behind the camera. But he's been doing well. He's been doing well. Right, if we lie down, let's see what happens. Hello, guys. Hello, puppies. Hello. I see you all. I see you all. I see you. I see you, my puppy. I'm getting absolutely slobbered to death here. Aye. Well done. Was that good fun? Was that good fun? Let me get my leads. If that's not like worth a like, I don't know what is. That was good fun. Ribs, come on, sweetheart. Nose is like down a rabbit hole over there. Did that work? Were you still able to hear me? They know where the cooties are. Yeah, they do. They do. Alfie. Good you guys. If everyone started their day like that, the world would be a better place. I completely agree. And actually, you know, I know I work with these guys day in, day out, and I do love them to bits, no matter what. Anyway, I kind of get all these little bits of affection as we go around and as we do our day. But something like that, just lying down with the dogs, has made me absolutely beam ear to ear. So it was a great, also a great way for me to kind of kick off the start of Tuesday as well. Captain, yes, it worked. Frank, yes, good, good. Sometimes the comments don't come through in order, guys. That's weird. Let's see. Can you hear Harris growling? Another way of him getting frustration out. And Barney's now barking. Yeah. You're all very scary. You're all very scary. Come on. Good puppies, you know where you're going. Yeah, you know where you're going. Good, you guys. Up, go on, up. Good boy, Mac. That's good, boy, River. That's good climbing. Yes. Good, Alfie. Well done, buddy. You had Otis. I don't think just because you look like Alfie that I don't notice. Eh? Good girl, sweetheart. Good girl. Barney, are you coming? You part of this team or not? Good boy. Good boy. Oh, Neil, look. Here's your doppelganger. Doggy in an orange suit, an orange jumpsuit. You are the perfect example of what I messaged our clients just last week to say, hey, the bad weather's coming. These are the days. These are the types of clothing that you need to wear if you want the dogs to be cleaner. And yeah, so I'm going to get a photo of you later, Nell, and we're going to pop that into the group chat as well, just to explain to everybody what we mean. Come on, pups. Good boy, River. Good boy. We're going to get one little. I think Harris is looking for a chase here. Do you see the sort of? Yeah, he's trying to. I don't think Ruby's that interested. She wants to put her head down rabbit holes. Harris might entice her. River's getting involved. Good boy, River. That's my boy. This is how we need to get that stress from those fireworks yesterday out of their system, and a little bit of tussle. a little bit of sparring, that'll do it for them. They'll go home absolutely exhausted. Hey bud, are you okay? Are you okay? Start a Q&A. Can dogs smile? That's what it says on my screen here just now. What do you think, folks? Can dogs smile? Harris, can you smile for me? Sit next. Yeah, Harris, Harris. Sit next. Show me that lovely smile. Show me that smile. Come on, show me the smile. Nearly. Can you smile, Alfie? Can you? Can you smile back? What's this? Ruby, can you smile? Nell, can you smile? River? Barney? Jury's out. The jury's out. I got two labs that can smile at me. They might have more control over their snouts than the little guys. Keep going. Good boy, River. Good boy. Good Nelly Noo. Good girl. Good puppy. Good puppy. Oh. Right, my border terriers, come on. Alfie. Not everything has to be a hang back situation, bud. Not everything. Charlie would have smiled. Yeah, I agree. He would have. He would have. Right. Let's end on a high. Thank you. I don't know if dogs can smile, but I'm definitely smiling. I'm still beaming. I hope that YouTube have picked that moment to be the highlight of me lying down with the dogs. I have no control over it. It's like an AI thing. And that was great fun this morning. That was really great fun. I'm totally buzzing just off of that. And I kind of, it's a nice thing that it makes you sort of forget that there's a massively underlying relationship between me and the dogs that is built on love and trust. And just to replenish that cup every now and again is a lovely thing to do. So they have to have sort of discipline and structure, and I have to be impartial, and there's various other sort of characteristics that I have to display for this to work. But that was nice to lie down and be slobbered to death from the pubs. So if you've enjoyed that and you're watching along, you're not yet part of our family here, hit the subscribe button. Hopefully it's made you feel a little bit of how I'm feeling just now. And if you want to feel like that more often, then we go live every day. So hit the subscribe button, join us again tomorrow. But until then, there's plenty in the back catalogue, as Rebel will tell you in the comments. There's our beach day, which is fantastic to go and have a look at. There's Cardi Cam. All of these videos are part of the channel. If you're watching on a mobile device, come up here, click the 3 dots, visit channel. And you guys know how to use YouTube, right? Go and browse away to your heart's content. I'm off to get these guys toweled off and home to their respective families. We'll get them out again tomorrow, or certain combinations of them will be out tomorrow, and others will be out later in the week. So don't miss out. Frank, Charlie will be with us tomorrow. That's definitely something you don't want to miss out on. So for me and the team, happy Tuesday. Have a great day. We're going to bow out. Tell your dogs we say hi. They'll know what that means. Well done, puppies. Well done. Right, guys, have a great day. Bye-bye. Bye now.